All right, all right, all right. I hope we're ready for the power call today. This is our first time coming to you with the power call, and we're excited about what's happening. We're excited about moving you through the morning, moving you through the day. And this is your important time of the day for you to be there. So, and welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you know me, I'm Dr. Cheryl Clarke, and we're going to start with our power call. And the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to ground ourselves. We're going to ground ourselves in the Speak Your Power Now declaration. And if you are here for the very first time, I want you to sit back and I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nostrils and exhale that out. Take a long, slow, deep breath through the nostrils and exhale that out. Repeat silently to yourself after me. The Speak Your Power Now declaration. Today I reclaim my power of purpose. Today I declare that I have unshakable faith and confidence in my uniqueness. Today I declare that I will not live in fear, but with power, love, and a sound mind. Today I declare to always communicate with words to empower myself and others. Today, I declare to always honor myself by living in the present and living powerfully in each moment. Ashe and Amen. All right, so today, what's going to happen on these calls? I'm Dr. Cheryl Clarke, and I'm a psychotherapist, and I help people to begin to move in their season. It's the Girl You Cute tribe. And that means that we're taking the space of this book that I wrote a couple of months ago. And I'm taking the space and we're putting it in a tribe. And we're seeing that you can take your life, whatever things that has happened to you, you could begin to stop living through the trauma, living through the pain, and start living your life like you're supposed to. So on these calls, what we're going to do firstly is that we're going to command our day like we did just now. We're going to command our day to begin to say who I am, what I am, and how I can move through this day more effectively and powerfully. Then I'm going to give you a little teaching and then I'm going to open up a Q&A. So I want you to sit back, relax. It doesn't matter. Tell someone, join us, share it out. We are having a movement that's going to, I believe, is going to take off. I believe our brown and black girls are going to move in power, feel empowered, and be able to move in a space that, you know something? I'm worthy. I feel worthy. And we're going to be moving to this. So this is what I'm going to start off with a quote. You were born with wings, so why do we prefer to crawl through life? You know, that's a quote from Rumi. And sometimes we don't know. We don't know just how much we're living from the external things that have happened. And I want to encourage you right now that you're going to find a space of growth. You're going to find this space where you're going to be able to show yourself and show up for yourself when it's hard. Over the next couple of days and next couple of weeks, when I come to you on Tuesday, I want you to take intentional steps to reclaiming your confidence. I don't care if it was that father, that lover, that parent, that teacher. It's time for you to tap in to that inner power. And we're going to begin to rewrite your stories about what you feel or heard about yourself. You are not broken, you are becoming. I want you to say that inside of you. Say, I'm not broken, I'm becoming. And you may be in your 40s. Listen, I just turned 50 and I'm still becoming. Each day, you will get powerful affirmations, powerful declarations that I want you to say, I'm going to do this. I got this. I got this. And say your name in that. Say, Jacqueline, I got this. Sharonda, I got this. Cheryl, I got this. I still talk to myself. And you're going to see these questions that may come up. And sometimes we got to talk to that younger self, to that future self. Say, oh, that little girl is still healing inside. And listen, these calls may challenge you. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to begin by loving on yourself. And we're going to discover in this next couple of days that we're together, I want you to be able to look at yourself. And I want you to see, ask yourself this question: what do I desire to get off these calls with Dr. Cheryl? What am I going to believe about deeply about myself? You know what I keep by my desk now? I keep a mirror because I have to talk to myself. I have to talk to this girl. I have to talk to her and talk to sometimes when I'm on a call and something happens, I have to talk to her. Cheryl, you got this. You got this, girl. If that word stupid try to come up in your life, and you got this. Now I put it down and I get to walk, I get to talking. Because sometimes somebody's not around you to call. Maybe that person's not around you to begin to give you that encouragement. And all you got is you and God sometimes. And you got to talk inside of you to understand how to get that power that resonates with inside of you. So today is the first day, but today is the beginning of your time. That it's your journey to understand, to remember who you are. And someone may have told you something contrary to who you are supposed to be. And this is why this is power call. Because as you are driving in your car, as you're getting ready for your day, as you're moving through this day, these words are going to stay with you. That you were always enough, just the way you are. You'll begin to speak love to her. Begin to move with her. Begin to know that this opportunity that you have is greater than anything. Because guess what? You now could turn the pages and stop waiting to hear from you. See, you got to decide today and remembering who I am. So today, I desire you for this declaration today. The first day, I want you to remember, we're going to remember who you are. I am not what they said I am. This is the declaration today. I am not what they said I am. I am what I decide I am. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to really know that I am deciding to say it boldly, to say it with love. Speak into your day until your mind and your body and your spirit and your soul believes it. Let this be your truth that guides you today. You are not the names. You are not the stares. You are not the silence that hits the room. You are the author of your own identity. You are the author of your own story that's still being written. This is why I wrote this. So you can understand that, girl, you are cute. Girl, you cute. And I look at myself in the mirror, the girl who was always there, the parts that in between begins to challenge that I've been in survival mode. So why I'm telling you and why I started off with this, I am a psychotherapist. And in the space of understanding you, we have to go back to some trauma that may have taken place. We may have to go back and begin to understand that there's some things that I still need some tools to begin to move with. So today, I'm going to give you some tools so you can go and be the best version of who you are, because that's what I said I was going to give you today. As we're moving through this season, as we're moving through the Girl You Cute Power Call, I want to leave you with a tool. We talked about you understanding who you really are. Now, as a psychotherapist, I always look and see what is it that you pull with. So the first thing I want you to do is find your strengths. Everyone has them. Everyone has strengths. And the thing that you need to begin to do is now find the strength that you have within you. And I want you to just jot it down, because the strength that you have is the one thing that you can do that you don't need anybody else out there. So maybe you're a good communicator. Maybe you're a great writer. Maybe you're a good organizer. Just take a minute today just to take the powerful tools, and just the powerful, these are just tools that we use in therapy, just for people to get awareness about themselves. See, awareness is the biggest thing that you can have about yourself. Awareness is the thing that we sometimes don't realize that it is the thing that's blocking us. Because awareness is everything. Imagine if you're not aware that it's raining outside and you go outside and you don't have an umbrella. So, or imagine it's dark and you need a flashlight. That's what awareness is. It's the flashlight in the room. So in this moment right now, I want you to begin to, don't wait for me, but whatever you are thinking about, you'll be in awareness of. I want you to pick it up, and I don't want you to be in survival mode anymore. And I want you to begin to let this be the first day of how you could be aware that I can heal with some of the strengths I've had. Now, I've shared before that I have struggled before with some things growing up. And you may not have known, my stepfather was very emotionally abusive. He used to call me a dumb mother effer every day. And I believed him. What are you believing? There's someone has said to you that you may still be walking through. When that imposter syndrome comes up and that person tries to say, you know you stupid, you know you dumb, it's going to happen. But you could take that mirror like I do and say, Cheryl, you're brilliant. You're the girl for the job. Put it down and keep it going. Now, as we ending the last, I told you I wasn't keep you long. It's a power call. Any questions or comments that we want to say, you can open up your mic now. And this is a space where you can talk back to me and tell me what you need, or tell me, was this good? Give me some feedback. Anybody?
Prophetess Jacqueline Johnson.
Hi,
Um,
Jacqueline.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. It's good to see you moving around. I like it. Moving around and still getting what you need in your ear gates.
Yes. Okay, so just because you shared the last part about your uncle, I heard you. I'm sorry about the cake. I heard you mention it on a video about someone calling you that, but I didn't know the backstory of it. And I'm being transparent because we women here. My uncle used to tell me all my life that I will always lay on my back, and
Mm,
that's all I would be. So I'm 41 years old with children by, multiple children fathers. And it just, after you said that, I dawned on it, and I'm like, wait a minute, was I carrying this all my life? And it was done when I was like 13, 14. So I held that in my heart and I never told anyone. And it looks like it followed me, that word that he just spoke over my life, and I just never really detached myself from it. And I don't know, I just think that it might have imprinted some type of blueprint in me to be a certain way or think a certain way about myself that I didn't even think to get out of because I hold him at a high regard. So it's just, I'm trying to detach from the DNA that I've, put in myself and reprogram myself with, greatness and positivity because, I'm all over the place at this point.
Yeah, first of all, Jacqueline, thank you so much for sharing that. Secondly, you said the right words, detached from it. But the thing is, in order for us to detach from something like that, you have to get tools to begin to do that. And you have to begin to look and see, I still have to be with this guy that, still, I love him, but that's a childhood thing that happens subconsciously in our lives that now we need to see inside of us. How do we now move from to a healthy space when we've heard something from someone that was very loud and maybe it has been imprinted in my life? I want you to begin to release those words and reclaim that who you are is that you have gifts from God. Those children that you have are gifts. I am not what he said I am. I'm deciding to stand in my power with what I have, with what God gave me. And there's certain things that you are probably you need to rewrite. This is why you're here today. You're taking your time as you're getting your daughter ready, as you're getting yourself ready, as you're getting your children ready. I want you to stand right there in a space that this space that I'm in right now. This is why I want you to find your strengths where you are. Because I know you personally. And what you have done and accomplished with having those children, kudos to you. Why don't you tell people what you have accomplished? Even with you feel like you are not an accomplishment with this. Tell people what you have accomplished. Because they
Right
need
now,
to, yeah, go ahead. They need to hear just a little bit about your strength, of the resiliency that you have come through. Just one thing.
yeah. I just finished my master's degree this month, last month. So
Wait, wait, wait,
it,
wait, wait, wait. I'm not gonna let you have that. I need you to say that with power. I need you to say that with power. Because those babies are hearing you and you are losing power. And I want you to say that with power. Go ahead.
I just finished my MBA. I'm excited. I can do more, and I got my teacher certification in special education. So it happened all in, this month, but I did complete a lot businesses over the years, and I wasn't know, I took that word that he said over me, and I used it as fuel to
Yes.
empower me. And it was very difficult because every time I went back home, it was like he was looking at me, and I was in an anger state, but it was angry because I felt like I had to prove something, and I
Yeah.
was always proving myself to other people's, not because it was a good thing, but because I knew that I was better than what they were telling me I was. But that was just me. And I did have a very successful beginning. I just didn't hold it. My thing is holding on to things and being committed. And so that's what I'm working on now.
Yeah. I mean, you're becoming. You're not broken, you're becoming. And that's what we're here for. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for showing up today. This is your opportunity to really, really know that this is the time that you can declare your day. So today's declaration, you're going to remember who you are. And this declaration I'm going to leave you with. I am not what they said. I am what I decide I am. So let me say that again. Remember who you are. I am not what they said. I am what I decide I am. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. This is Dr. Cheryl Clarke signing off. And remember, spread the word. These power calls are going to be happening every Tuesday at 8 a.m. You can go back and re-look at them. Join me on my social media account. Girl, you cute now. also on Cheryl A. Clarke. You can go and join me there. My YouTube channel is Speak Your Power Now. Go look at the rest of the videos. Those videos are there to help you. It gives you strategic ways, psychology, information, and how you can transform your communication, how you could transform your life so you could speak powerfully in the moment. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go start it powerfully. Have a good one. Until next time.
You are enough. Your voice is divine. Now speak.